Try again. Starting 2.5 minutes late. Welcome to the Historic District Commission. After presentation by the applicant, members of the public will be allowed 2 opportunities to speak on the agenda items. The chair will ask if anybody from the public has questions of the applicant to understand the project. After questions are closed, the chair will ask if anyone from the public has comments. Members of the public will have up to 3 minutes per person to comment. Comments should be limited to the exterior design of the building and the site. They will not be allowed as to the interior design or use of the project. Thank you. And we'll just introduce ourselves, Martha.
Martha Ball.
Michael Bell.
Make sure your light is on.
Martha
Marlene
Ball.
Honey.
Bill Cook.
Our first item on the agenda is Charlene Goburn, Plat 6, Lot 129, application for the sediment sign. Is the green light on?
There we go. Now it is. Hi, my name is Evan Howarth. I'm representing our business sediment. My partner Maddie right there. And we are applying to put a sign up for the structure that was approved last time, and I was told I had to put the trim on. The trim is up.
Looks a lot
It
better.
does good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, good. I'm happy you guys like it. Do you want me to just give you a quick lowdown of location I guess, and size, or?
Well, it's shown that it's on a barbecue.
The barbecue was in the way when that photo was originally taken. It will be on that wall behind it, and that was just meant to show you where on the structure will be placed. If you keep flipping through, there is a rendition of what the sign will look like with a scale drawing. And then there's also a layout showing the sign proposal scale drawing west facing wall of the structure shown below. Just to show scale of that side of the wall, so you can see how large it will be on that wall itself.
I think you meant 9 feet, not 9 inches.
Well, if you see, it says on that, it says 1 inch equals 1.5 feet on the top. So that was just if you wanted to multiply it, you'd be able to see how big it is. But it's 5 feet in length by 1.5 tall.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Sorry if that was confusing.
What's the material of the sign?
It's going to be like a finished plywood with then hand painted over it by one of our friends that's an artist. So the back of it, so in that photo, anything that isn't text or isn't those fish or lobster designs will just be a finished plywood sign behind it, a piece of wood behind it, essentially raw wood.
I'm sorry. The sign itself that has the fish and lobsters on it is a piece of plywood.
Yeah, it'll have trim around the border of it. It'll have trim around the border of it, but the sign itself will be wooden, but a finished grain plywood, like a, you know, birch. Yeah, thank you.
What about all the stuff in front of it? Is that going to be put away, the bike stands and?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the bike stand may have to stay because that's more so Bridget's area. I don't really have jurisdiction over that.
I'm sorry?
I don't have jurisdiction over the bike rack. That's Bridget's area, but that grill that's blocking it, and then there's a little table to the side that may have some planters on it. That will get cleared up. So anything directly around the structure won't be around the structure when I'm open. But we won't be opening until the 3rd week of June.
So you don't have any control over the yard or the space?
That I don't believe that I do. No, I think that would be up to Bridget or Charlene. We're just renting that area, and our space is just going to be that outdoor cook area or food preparation area, and then we'll be doing food service to the tables around there. So I think that if there was any opinions about the bike rack location, that would have to get brought up to Bridget or Charlene, I would imagine.
It's not the bike rack necessarily. That's a prominent corner.
Yeah.
Some effort to neaten it up would be appreciated.
Yeah, let me flip to that photograph so I can be on the same page as you, and I can point things out. So that grill right there, that will be moved out of the way.
Yeah.
And then in the black and white one, there's a little side table that will also be moved out of the way as well. So the entire structure will be completely open and visible. once we're open. I haven't finished the construction of it yet.
So essentially, Steve. Doing a pop-up restaurant.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we'll just be catering to there essentially. Yep. We pack in, pack out. Yep,
Oh,
exactly.
thank you.
Yeah.
So does anybody want to make a motion to this accept or reject, or is there any other comments?
I move that we approve the sign as proposed in the sign application
And that's for,
for plat 6, lot 129.
Second.
all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you.
Here we go.
And the next one is the new Shoreham House. Plat 6, lot 108. Chris and Crystal Heiser, is that? Heiser.
Hi, I'm Christopher Heisett with my daughter Grace and my wife Crystal. Through the chair of the board, thanks for hearing our application for an additional sign at the Wave, the retail establishment on Water Street in the corner of Water and Chapel. We're 6 decades on Block Island, but new retail owners, so forgive me if I get something wrong in the application. But we're here to apply tonight just for one additional sign, identical to the existing sign that's hanging in front of the store now. That's the same sign that's been there for more than 20 years. And it will be identical to the one that's there now, just hanging on the Chapel Street side, which I believe is allowed under the ordinance on a corner location like that. So it'll be the same sign painted by a local artist, Michelle Fontaine. She repainted our existing sign. And we're just asking to hang basically,
Well, it's supposed to be, if it's a hanging sign,
yes,
it's supposed to be 8 feet
yes. Oh,
to the ground.
yep. I need an 8-foot step ladder to reach another 3 feet up to it. So
Is that from the ground or from
from the step level,
from the,
from whatever step the last step you walk under to get up to it. Yes.
From the level the door is at?
Yes.
It'll be 8 feet.
Oh, well over 8. It's
but
closer
the
to
door is
9,
6'8". so
right? Yeah, it's closer to 9, but it'll be the same as the existing sign,
There's a step up, so 6'8" plus 7.
right?
I move we approve the application. Or as proposed in, I move we approve the request for the sign as proposed in the application for the Shoreham House, plat 6, lot 108.
The wave.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Enjoy your sign.
Thank you very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the store. Thank you.
Our next one is the Block Island Historical Society. And it's Persephone's.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Persephone. I am,
Before we start,
It's plat 6.
hold on.
one.
How many folks do we have here? I'm recusing. You're fine if I recuse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the board.
4, that's enough, right?
that's enough? Okay, great. Thank you. I don't know what you've seen, so let me know if you want me to go through the whole application from start to finish in description, or
Is this an application just for the sign?
it's for a sign that is going to also be on a counter, so which it will be on the porch of the Historical Society.
And the counter is movable?
Yes, it's on a,
In the application, the site plan, you also said you talk about a proposed new equipment and enclosure. That's not before.
No, I think that's just the site plan.
oh, that's the site plan that I used for the images to That's not part of my application. I'm sorry. That was the site plan that I got from the town hall to use for placement of the kiosk, I guess. I'm calling it a kiosk. It's a counter. It'll be on casters, so it can move.
I'm assuming that this has the blessing of the Historical Society.
Yes, I was invited. I was invited by the Historical Society. I'm sorry.
As I say, it seems out of character for them to have a commercial operation like that in the middle of the front stairs to the building.
I was invited by them to open a cafe.
Just a clarification.
Yes,
The application needs to be signed by the owner before it can be processed. Been working with this. Maybe you have.
there's a signed copy by Charlene that was submitted to Amanda.
For the record, I think it's a great idea. We'll pull people off the street into the historical.
To give a little bit more information on why, the Historical Society wanted to draw more people to the museum, to the use of the lawn. It felt like a little bit of a dead space. And so they invited me to bring an aspect of my business there, and to offer, a cafe, a light menu cafe. I'm not going to be using the indoor space of the building because that's reserved for the museum. And so this counter space, which I believe suits the rest of the design of the building, will be outside for people to place their order. And then there is a kitchen inside, which I'll be able to use. And the seating will be on the lawn. Yeah, on the tables on the lawn.
What do you do with it when you're not selling things?
I will have to cover it at night, and push it, probably move it away from the stairs so that there's fire safety. I mean, right now, the footprint that it takes on the deck, there's no blocking of the doorway at all. That's a 10-foot deck. I believe the box itself, I have the measurements here somewhere. 3 feet deep perhaps, so there's 7 feet extra on the deck that you can move around. It's not blocking anything. And then at night, it would be pushed out of the way and covered.
So they won't be able to use those front steps.
They don't currently. They have a sign that says, please use other entrance. So I'm actually doing them a favor, maybe.
And what's the brass thing?
It's tap system. So I will have iced coffee and iced tea on tap, and that will be a part of that front counter.
Any other comments?
Are you serving lunch items, sandwiches?
The menu hasn't completely been hashed out, but a light fare menu, baked goods, the coffee and tea. I do plan on having an espresso machine so you can get an afternoon coffee. And then, yeah, light menu items. What's that? Well, my current business is open 7 to 3, so I'm thinking here I'll do 9 to 5. That's my. Mhm.
What about the overflow? You should be open this one at 7. for
What's
the
that?
Overflow from your business because you're like.
Well, 7, I have room to let more people in. It's at 9 o'clock where there's no more room. So.
right, fair enough. Make a motion to approve the sign for the Block Island Historic Society by applicant Persephone Brown, Plat 6, Lot 1, 18 Old Town Road.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Hi. I'm Jen Brady. I'm here on behalf of Wildflowers Boutique for a sign at the Figurehead Building on Weldon's Way, and it is 2 feet by 3 feet, hanging on the existing bracket that's already there.
That's right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on that existing bracket.
That two-sided sign?
Yes.
Assume it's wood.
It's wood
You don't have?
painted.
That's looking sign.
Thank you.
Is the sign perpendicular to the building?
Yes. It's exactly the same sign, it's the same bracket that was there for the business last year.
What was that, on the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just using that same bracket.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Mhm.
Yeah. I actually now
Okay.
remember that.
Hmm?
I remember that now.
Looks good to me. I don't know if anybody would like to make a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the sign for Wildflowers Boutique LLC. Plat 6, lot 99. Fire number 234 Weldon's Way.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
What was this?
Hmm? Yeah. A quiet second.
Round one.
Okay, the next one is Settlers Rock Realty. And I understand that,
Hold on, I just have to do my sign.
That's not.
oh,
next.
No,
okay, the Gothic sign.
Hello, my name is Erin. I'm here on behalf of the owners of the Gothic. So we are proposing to do a sign we're proposing to put it in the same location as the old Gothic sign. The old posts still exist. It's going to be a little bit smaller than what was previously there. We're proposing the sign is 4.8 square feet. The existing, it's not there, but what was there, I think it was around 5.5 square feet. So it's a little bit smaller. It's going to be cedar. It's going to be double-sided, V-grooved, or V-groove carved. It's going to match what's across the street at the gable, so similar design and colors.
So is it part of the gate? Well, first of all, let me just say, this is plot 6, lot 133-1. And the owner is 32 Dodge Street, Opco LLC. Is this also going to be called the Gables?
They're going to call the Gothic still, and the kind of smaller annex building, they want to call the Gables Guest House.
Because I think in our sign regs, you can't have a sign off premises for another business. So
It's separate. We're just kind of using the similar design of what's across the street. I just mentioned that because that was
that's
previously.
why I asked. You said it's going to be
approved.
the Gothic. So,
It's the Gothic and the building beside the Gothic.
no, it's across the street.
Where's
It-
the gate? No, where the
No,
gate is.
sorry, it's across the street. So it's the Gothic and the smaller building to the left. So that's what we're proposing for the sign. I just mentioned the Gables because it's a similar design as the sign at the Gables, which
Right,
was
but the
previously
sign says the
approved.
gate. The Gables is across the street, Martha.
I know where the Gables
Yeah.
is, there's this different building, there are two buildings at the, on Gothic property. Is
Right.
this,
No, this
those
is,
two buildings?
those are those two buildings, but it's not the Gables.
We'd like to call the smaller one the Gables Guest House Suites.
so, all right, so. all right.
It's going to be a
So now
separate,
the right
separate
is gonna
name.
be the Gothic. We're pulling in the driveway. Let's make this real easy. Pulling in the driveway. To the right is gonna be the Gothic.
The Gothic.
To the left is gonna be the Gables Guest House Suites.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
The,
Yes,
the
thank you, Beth.
application is actually incomplete because there's no sign tabulation included with the application.
Sign calculation.
Sign tabulation form is supposed to be included. with the application.
I mean, it has been done on the front page. The calculations have been done.
It shows all of the dimensions.
The worksheet,
The form is supposed to have all the information is not included.
do you have a worksheet?
I was
Sam?
not aware there was a separate worksheet that had to be done.
Uh,
But that's fine.
It's this.
Yeah, we've had a few.
I don't,
where we
yeah,
slipped up on this transition period.
I'm sorry,
I
I,
didn't know it was required in the last meeting, so I am working on it. I didn't. have
Well,
time.
what we can do is tentatively approve it based on you coming back next month with the worksheet.
okay. And the worksheet just shows the calculations or what does
Yes.
the worksheet show?
Yeah, we have to see.
Okay,
If not, I was thinking I'd better one tonight, or is that?
No. we wanna-
No, because it's got to be submitted.
even though it has
Just-
all the
here.
dimensions.
You can use that one as an example and she'll get you the,
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna ask for.
And then we have it for future. And then we also have it for future reference. You have it for future reference. It's kind of a baseline.
If I have all this information on my application though, are we able to move forward or does it have to be in that worksheet? So on the application, it shows exactly where it's
No, it
gonna
has to be that
on the
worksheet.
property.
It should be that worksheet.
Okay,
So
even though all the information
we
is
can,
there.
what we can do, if they want to, if we want to, is approve the sign based on you coming back next month with the worksheet.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So can I have a motion to that effect?
I'd like to make a motion to pass or approve, pending a, submission of a worksheet. 32 Dodge Block Island Operating LLC, Aaron Sibley Jet, the applicant and present. Plat 6, lot 133-1. 440 Dodge Street.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
So we can't do the sign until we get that.
Yep, yeah, I'll submit it tonight.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, we've got Settlers Rock Realty, Plat 6, lot 155. I understand you're not doing the fire pits.
No longer gonna do a fixed fireplace, no, we're gonna do, mobile fireplace, like, I don't know what the word is, temporary fireplace. If you look at what we submitted, you will see, we're not doing the fixed cemented concrete fire pits, we are now doing a, modular fire pit, something that could be moved. So we're not hardwiring in the propane any longer.
I don't understand.
Well, where's the landscape plan?
The site plan's attached there.
They've got two.
This one.
They've got one for
Yeah, I'll give you.
doors. That you only have applications here for doors.
Which one are we talking about?
We don't, you don't have that.
I have it. Do you have it, Kay? Kay, you have it?
What's that?
It was, I put it in your box.
Yeah, Kay has it. That's the application.
I don't,
Nothing about that.
no, I picked it up on Friday.
I got mine today. I beg your pardon, I do have.
I don't have it. Okay, he gave me one,
Here. I'll share it with you. Okay.
but okay. So why don't we do that one first,
So which one are we
the
on?
landscaping one?
The first one on the agenda.
That's all he's here for.
That's all I'm
That's all
here
he's
for.
here for. Settler-
Per
settler-
our last gathering, the things that were lacking were the site plan, which you guys have in front of you, as well as the approval on the fireplaces that are no longer taking place. So I guess the site plan is really all we needed to do. I also do have full rocks for you to all enjoy too. But yeah, just your basic
And what's
natural local
it- is it
stone.
Just furniture in the ground?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just your Adirondack chairs, which are. Just your basic white Adirondack
Okay,
chair.
no, that's all right.
Everyone else.
Now,
Exactly.
We're not inventing the wheel here, man. We're selling popsicles. For reference, that is the exact same make and size of the fire pits that the Winfield's has on their front deck.
So will there be two of these pits?
Yes, sir. And once again, those are mobile, so after the summer season, come September, when we shut down operation, they will be brought inside and stored.
It says existing patio, that's gonna stay the way it is.
Yes, up until the line that you can see on the site plan where the gravel pit for the fireplace areas will be.
Oh, so you can leave those pavers?
Correct, in the front portion of the patio, call it, I guess.
That's where the truck was parked. right?
Correct. I fought tooth and nail to get it out of there. We won that battle.
You did.
I did. Now I've got about 65 others to win the war, but we'll, we're working on it.
One down, explain, can you explain this to me?
Sure. So the two things that you're seeing, obviously with the flames, that is the actual fire pit base. The small box to the side is the compartment that your propane tank stays in.
Where does
Where
that
is that
go?
located?
That will be located, that'll be within like amongst the chairs as a coffee table kind of thing.
End table.
End table.
Do
Thank
you
you,
have
Bill.
to have no smoking signs near that?
I don't believe so.
Propane tank.
I mean, it's
No, just-
firing a fireplace.
Is the national,
Nationals is hardlined. These are no longer so Nationals is hardwired into a buried propane tank, I would imagine. These are no longer a buried line or anything like that. So it doesn't need any mechanical work done to it. It's just a hose that connects your propane tank directly to the fire pit. And that's that.
How long are the hose?
I want to say maybe 6 feet. About that.
And they're-
Above grade?
Well, it'll be above grade, but it will be covered by the gravel.
So they're not buried. in-
They're not buried, no. They could stay right on top too. They're rated for that. So like at Winfield's, like I said, this is the exact same one. They have
Whether
the,
that's a trip hazard.
I mean, they're right on the deck at Winfield, so I don't see.
I don't know about that.
And they have the propane,
Correct.
but they don't allow smoking. Winfields. I wonder if there should be a no smoking, so that's up to the fire marshal.
Yeah, that's off our purview, I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, I just can see somebody putting their cigarette butt in that.
What's the size of the connecting hose?
Once again, I would have to check the specs on what it comes with, but I would say it's probably in the 6 foot neighborhood.
No, diameter.
Once again, I don't have that figure off the top of my head. I can pull it up really quick and look for you. Want to give me 1 second?
Can you reach?
I know that 3/4 inch is the standard code for any propane in a house or anything like that. So I would imagine it would be somewhere along those lines.
So this is similar to a barbecue grill with
Yeah.
an extended hose.
Let's see, regulator. The hose, I'm not seeing a diameter on here. I don't have a dimension on the size of the hose, but I could supply that information for you at a later date once I find it.
Well, again, my concern is that if it's 6 feet away and there's people walking across the area and it's laying on top of the stone. that it's a trip hazard.
So, yeah, I mean, the gravel will still be like covering the hose, but it's not going to be necessarily buried. So it'll still be under the 4 inches of
How
gravel,
much gravel?
4 inches thick.
Oh, all right.
So it'll be pretty, pretty packed in there.
So we have 4 inches of gravel and the walkway is gravel.
Walkway. No, the walkway that's there right now, like everything that says existing, you have the existing deck, which is made out of wood. The existing walkway is made out of brick.
But what's this?
That little leg that's coming through there, that is going to be gravel as well. And that will be that's currently a gravel bed. That's what it is. I'm just refreshing the gravel.
Okay.
And then there will be, those lights sconces that lead through it.
So do we divide this into, into this, why don't we just approve, if we want to approve the site plan? Any other questions?
Well, we're approving the site plan with the,
With the mobile
with-
fire pits?
we're approving the landscape plan, including the propane pit.
Mobile,
Right.
portable.
Make a motion to approve the application of Settlers Rock Realty LLC. Applicant Robert Welch, plat 6, lot 155, parcel 693, fire number 231. This would be a final approval for the landscape, including the propane fire pit,
The portable.
or portable propane fire pit.
Do you have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Take your,
by the fire pit this summer, yeah?
yeah, take your, no, I don't want the rocks. Get your rocks off.
Only if
Thanks,
it's
guys.
in my drink.
Okay,
He kills me.
there we see you again.
I am back.
And we have two applications for doors.
Yes, so the first one is for 440 Dodge.
And again, this is plat 6, lot 133-1, fire number 440 and fire number 145. Which one, is that the little building?
Yeah, 440 is the smaller building. Yep, so
And
that one's the
145
first.
is the Gothic?
The Gothic. Yep, so the first one is for 440. Existing right now for the main entry door is a full light glass door. We are proposing, or we would like to replace it with a pine wooden door, 5-panel. We just want to provide some more privacy to the guests. If we kept the existing door, you would just be able to see right in. We just want to provide just a more private place for the guest.
Well, my opinion is this door is pretty ugly. So, and it's out of keeping with anything that's there.
That faces the street, right?
It faces the street, yeah.
We're gonna paint it black. It's the Ben Moore color is called Black Panther, so you're not gonna be able to see a lot of these details.
Well, but they'll be there.
Is there, you don't have to do anything, I noticed on the other, you have to change the door for fire, hardware.
Mhm.
That's not an issue.
No.
No.
Okay, so, given that fact, and looking to what you want to do, is there something you can do on the inside? Just a shade, something that wouldn't be, it would make it look more like it is now than this.
We talked about doing shades, but there's a lot of windows right there, and if you look the way that we're configuring the room, the bed is just gonna be right in front. If there was a living space and then a bedroom, we would have considered that, but we just really want to provide privacy.
Well, a shade on the door on the inside would work.
Or a curtain that has a rod at the top and the bottom.
Right.
Permanent.
We just wanted to provide more privacy, and a
Well-
door really does that.
Well, not this door.
Well, I don't think whether you personally like it or don't like it is a proper standard, but I think it'd be hard pressed to find an outside door like that. Of any. Now I'm thinking up and down the street, what's up and down the street, what's up and down the street? That didn't get, if it's there, it got sneaked in.
Well, you could get a door like that with frosted glass or,
For the faucet line.
No.
Well, maybe personal taste is the inappropriate word to use. However, what we're talking about is historic issue, right?
Right, that's the
Yeah.
issue, because what we like, don't like, as we learn, we're not supposed to say what we hate it.
It's not in keeping with the rest of the building, in my opinion.
It kind of feels like the door that's there is one of the saving graces. That's not a great building, it's looking better than it did,
Mhm.
even when I was a little kid, I mean, what the heck is that building doing?
It's a giant square, yeah.
And kind of hate to lose that nested feature that you do have.
you know, I think if we made a motion, it would be to reject this door.
Would you consider a half-light door or would you only accept a door that's exactly like what's existing?
I don't think anybody, I think
I think we should stay with the doors.
Okay, so you'll only accept this door that's existing now?
Could we leave the door open for them to reapply with other options besides this door? Come back next month and say, okay, this, give Erin a chance to earn all of her HDC overtime that she gets.
Been here many
Because she
times.
gets overtime because she's before us so much.
There's no need to do that, where he disapproves this application for this door,
Okay,
then
And-
it reapplies with.
okay.
Yeah,
All right, I just wanted to make it clear that there was an avenue for her to come back.
Okay,
She can go back to her people and
so So do
I
we-
think you're looking at combat pay, is the term you're looking.
yeah, but yes.
feel
do
that.
we have a motion to approve or disapprove this door?
I move that we disapprove the application for lot 6, lot 133-1. As the door is not in keeping with the existing zone.
I'll second it.
Vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Now we're going.
You're still batting 500 right now.
I'm still here.
You got another swing to go.
I have another door to go.
Here, you want to change the door to a similar door, right?
I tried my very best to find exactly what was there, but for fire egress, we need to have a push bar on the inside and what's existing will not allow us to do that per the fire marshal.
This is the same building.
No, this.
Nope, this is for 145 Dodge
Still
Gothic.
lot 6, lot 1.
Right, but there's two buildings there, there's the.
I understand. That's,
Yeah, that's too bad. I think that this was a Harvard church. And the things we've had to change is, we don't do change. But,
It is what it is.
Exactly.
It is what it is. And I think that's a darn.
Yes,
good-
this faces the street. It's very, very similar to what's existing there.
If you go up the
It's-
front stairs to the Gothic, it's the door that goes into,
Mhm.
So
into,
this is for the guy.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, it's for 145.
How do you know that from the application?
There's another application.
This is a second application.
Yeah.
Say it is. No,
Yeah.
it's another application. How do you know that
It's just by the lot number.
1880s building.
so it could be in either building?
The other building is
Okay.
It's lot 133-2, plat 6. And the other one was lot 133.1-1.
This is the house that Darius Dodge built when he came back from England, fashioned after a seaside cottage.
There's facts of finding. I said, there's facts of finding. I'll make a motion to approve. The 32 Dodge Block Island Op Company LLC applicant Aaron Silby Jet. Plat 6, lot 133-2. It is the replacement of the front door with a new door meeting modern fire code.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
2 out of 3 kids.
See you next time.
Okay, our last project, which is the Frank C. Payne Trust, has been postponed to the June meeting by request of the town attorney. As he wants time to review.
Absolutely nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was also doing.
I don't-
But I want to say something about the application. I don't think the application is complete. Did we get any more information on the building?
Yeah, there's a,
I have one picture, it's not. there are-
yeah, oh yeah, I have one picture. No, I don't think there's a real site plan showing where it's got like,
Yeah, there is, it has like a hole that people can't, in wall that people can't go through and things like that marked out.
yeah, here, actually, no, here's the.
Yeah,
site
but we
plan.
don't know where the building is going really, or how big it is, or.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
In addition, the other issue is a civil issue, that has nothing to do with us, but the application itself.
Well, the building is supposed to go over the pump house.
Right, but it
Yeah.
doesn't say what the dimensions are, what the height is.
Yeah, there's some, a fair amount of that is there, it's not, I don't think it's.
All right, it's gonna get tied up in court for the next 10
Yeah.
years anyways.
It'll be 6 feet wide and 8 feet long.
Family love.
I missed.
They're gonna put it,
Okay, then we have the minutes of,
Do we need a motion?
we should just, I make a motion to continue. The Frank C. Payne Junior Trust and Payne's Dock. Application till next month.
a second. All in favor?
There you go, we're covered.
Okay, our last approval of the April 29th minutes. I have a comment.
Spell your name wrong?
No,
Okay.
it's under 2, the 3rd line, Mr. Valancourt, it's a very small comment. Stated that Jorge could build one out of wood that would be a better option.
I can change that. Any preference to what, did I spell, wait, did I spell wood wrong?
No, it should
Or did I
say,
just use it twice in the
no,
paper?
you need to add the word.
Oh,
We have a
okay,
sentence a lot.
okay, I will change it.
Or might be about.
Yeah, it's might have.
Might be a better,
Okay.
okay. Are there any other corrections?
Finishing that.
Pardon?
Things of fact. Bottom of that page. How did I even get past the spell check?
You know, I went through spell tech and Jen read them. So clearly we both didn't drink our coffee that day.
Oh, and you did spell my name wrong.
I'm sorry.
At least it doesn't say tuna.
Oh, you did that more than once.
Yeah. I will go back and redo it.
And seriously, I'm like, please no, obviously.
Yeah.
Doesn't take that long, you pick up things you never pick up.
Well, it's funny, because we do go through 2 rounds of spell check before I give it to Jen, and then Jen reads it too.
Too tough.
So can we have a motion to approve the minutes with corrections?
Nothing you think of.
I move that we accept the minutes
In the-
of the, May 20.
April 29th.
Excuse me, April 29th meeting. With the noted changes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We can have a motion to adjourn.
Motion. Second.
So
All in favor?
Aye. Oh.